Hey everyone, finished watching the last episode on Season 2, Volume 1 of Beetleborgs Metallix, The Curse of the Mummy's Mommy. Mums's mother comes to Hillhurst for a visit and gives her son a magic ring. Horribel, meanwhile, informs Nukas what's going on, and Nukas wants to steal the ring. A mysterious man peddling coffins shows up to Hillhurst. Looks like Doug Walker. He turns out to be Les Fortunes in disguise. He swipes the magic ring and accidentally zaps Fangula, who turns into a bat monster. Mums tries to retrieve the ring, but gets teleported away with the bad guys. Mums puts the ring on, and the bad guys can't get it off. Nukas orders Les to draw moths so they can eat through Mums's bandages. Nukas takes Vylor and Horribel to recruit Fangula. They find him and take him back to the lair. Flabber contacts the kids and asks for their help. At first, the kids don't want to help. After all, Mums regularly tries to eat them. Mums's mother eventually convinces them, and they sneak into the villain's lair. Mums is being guarded by dregs. The kids use their bug-out ability to get past them and free Mums. On their way back to Hillhurst, they encounter the mutated Fangula. They don't want to fight him, but they have no choice. Fangula fires energy blasts at them that make a familiar sound. They sound like the digivolving whistling effect from Digimon. Mums gets back to Hillhurst on his own and reunites with his mother. Mums gives her the ring so she can return Fangula to normal. It works and Fangula teleports back home. Mums's mother says goodbye and the monsters are all looking forward to some peace and quiet, only for Fangula's mother to show up for a visit of her own. This is another fun one. There's a lot more going on than the average episode. Gags come non-stop and the pacing is quick. Nukas and the Hillhurst monsters are actually connected, though unfortunately it doesn't help Nukas to become a better character. Oddly, instead of Horribel simply spying on Hillhurst like usual, she pursues and kidnaps the taxi driver who drove Mums's mom to Hillhurst. I'm not sure why they went to the extra effort. Essentially, all they learn from the taxi driver is that they have a magic ring. The magic ring, it seems like, would be more important, but it's actually only a pretty minor part of the plot. It sets everything into motion, but after its initial use, the writers, I guess, couldn't think of anything more for it to do. Also, there's a weird bit where when the bad guys kidnap Mums, Nukas says, "No, don't just cut his finger off, we might damage the ring." Like, how? How would that damage the ring? And also it's kind of weird because earlier in the episode, they established that Mums's mother can take her finger off and it's no big deal. Mums calls his mother Mummy because wordplay. Weirdly, though, the episode's title misses the obvious joke and just calls it The Mummy's Mommy. Shouldn't it have been The Mummy's Mummy or The Mommy Mummy? Mums's mom, unfortunately, never gets a proper name. Her appearance is obviously a recycled Mums costume with a headdress, dress, and jewelry added. Her personality is nothing special, she's just a generic, friendly mother type. Les Fortune's disguise resembles Doug Walker, the nostalgia critic, a bit. I just thought that was interesting. Fangula's monster form is cool, but nothing deep. It's a minor distraction and a way to bring the ring back into the plot. Mums's mom was played by Steven Schuyler. When I looked up that name on Google, all I could get was the Broadway actress Renee Elise Goldsberry. I thought this must have been an alternate name, but no, it turns out her most famous role was a character who was also named Schuyler in the musical Hamilton, which is spelled differently. Google is so broken now, it makes research especially difficult. The taxi driver was played by Steve Rosenbaum, another actor I can't find any information on. Fangula's mother pops in at the end as a gag. She's played by Sandy Roth, yet another person I can't find any clear information on. Fangula in his monster form is voiced by Joe Hackett, who also plays the normal Fangula. This is similar to when Flabber became a monster and remained voiced by Billy Forrester. So this is the last episode on the current DVD set of Metallix, so now I'm moving on to the last volume. Soon the Beetleborgs will be introduced, a very different group of characters for the show. I'm surprised, I remembered them being introduced earlier. This first half of Metallix, Nukas and the bad guys have really been floundering around, and I'm curious if in this latter half they'll finally come into their own and really start to shine as their own characters, because at the moment, they're easily the weakest part of the entire show, Season 1 included. So that's it for this one, hope you enjoyed it. See ya.
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic.